हाँ.
Good evening and welcome to our live coverage from Providence Stadium. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the irrepressible David Gower.
Thanks, others. We're almost ready to get underway. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions for the day. You'd be tempted to bat first on this pitch, but with this bowling attack, it's not a bad idea to get them at the opposition early and see what problems they can cause.
Here we go. First ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a game started and hearing the sound of leather on willow.
Right there.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away.
Yes.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Southey will be disappointed with that delivery.
Catch. Yeah, mate.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Gale comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Huge appeal. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the university end.
Yeah, mate.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yep.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Edged it. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. That's gone. Fine catch by the wicket-keeper.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Hafiz, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Quick onto that in the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Finch takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Edged, unplayable. Big shout. Gone. Excellent catch close to the bat.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Beaten on the drive.
Tried to get the drive away. Didn't time the shot well and threw to the keeper. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly and lucky to survive. Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yep.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
It was driven. Driven very well, I might add.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Saudi ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Yeah.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yep.
Massive edge.
And with that, they're off the mark.
A little short on that occasion.
दो
Needs to
चंद भी ले ले
adjust the
थोड़े पर
length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Nicked it. Confident appeal. Could it be?
शामी बहुत आपले तरी सध्या
That's out. Caught.
हाँ
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling. I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
Overstepped on that occasion.
हाँ
Great timing. Right off the meat of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Big appeal.
राशिदला नाही ना अजून दिले राशिदला दे
Khan into the attack now in the press box.
हा येऊ दे राहू दे
Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Good piece of fielding to stop
Array
some
bang.
runs.
जड्डू थांबदा मी कसलाच.
Waiting.
Over.
Wait there.
Just
Array
can't seem to get the ball away.
baby.
That's the 3rd dot.
Yep.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary. I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Catch it. Yep.
Nice shot.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Questions
वो
will
लेफ्ट
begin to
राइट
be
है
asked.
बैट्समैन.
Should the
राइट
captain
ही है.
make it
महला दे. सैमिला.
change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
सैमिला.
Curran, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the university end.
A little bit of wobble on that ball and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Waiting.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one. Perfect technique and placement.
Too much room given. He came onto the bat really well and a beautiful shot. That just raced away.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
That was a textbook shot off the back foot. Plenty of confidence to gain from it. It just flies to the boundary.
Nice shot. Jumped on the shorter delivery and hooked it away. Should get 4. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and guided nicely down towards 3rd. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the wicketkeeper. No more short balls this over.
जनंती.
Waiting.
Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did that hard work and threw it away in the end.
Hasaranga, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Just strayed a little bit to the leg side, and that's been thrashed away through the onside.
Yep.
Edged. There's no one there. Could go down to the boundary. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Edge. What a ball. A massive appeal. Certainly looks close. Maybe a bit of bat. A beauty. Brilliant catch.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
Perfectly timed.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
नंतर ह्याला दे राशिदला.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it. Khan with the ball in hand again. Finds the edge.
Patel was maybe a bit too eager. The ball wasn't really there to play that shot.
Misjudged that. He takes a hit on the body. And gone. Brilliant catch.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Nicely played.
That's the start you want. Awesome shots, and it's flown over the boundary.
Great shot through the gap.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
कोण आहे अजून बाकी? सॅम एक ह्याला दे, हासरंगाला दे. हा दे ना, हासरंगाच आहे ना.
Really
जाऊ
playing
दे.
all their shots that over. Really expensive. Drives and misses everything.
Hasaranga with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Bold, disturbs the furniture.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard. Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yes! Got all of it, and for 6.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Yes!
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
राहू दे.
Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries.
Yes!
It's a good shot, 4 straight down the ground.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Yep!
That's off the middle of the bat.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Great shot, great timing.
This is where they can be so good because they were so quick to get back and onto this.
Yes.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
Gone, played all around it.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Hits that well onto the back foot and cracks it away.
Fielders there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot.
That total just means the bowlers have really got to be on their game. Feels a really below par score.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yep.
Immediately underway with some runs.
यांच्या याच्या गावात धावले का नाही रे?
Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
A little bit short, not horribly short, moves the feet well and the hands even better.
अरे क्रिकेट के मैच है, फुटबॉल के नहीं.
Drives it into the covers. Fielders, no chance.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the university end. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Good shot, it's found the gap.
That little bit of room, and you see how quickly the ball races away to the boundary. Really good boundary, square of the wicket.
Wait. Bowler's end.
Gone right through the defences.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Yes.
That's great fielding, that ball was flying.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Precision, past the umpire and not likely to get cut off.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Archer will be disappointed with that delivery. The
right armour is coming into the attack from the press box end. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
Yep.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
How easy was that? A pickup drive all the way for 6.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Right there.
Doesn't beat the infield.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Zampa next.
Yeah. Keep us in.
Worked it onto the leg side and got some easy runs.
आयला मागाशी धावले असते तर थोडंफार 1 रननी पुढे गेलो असतो ना.
From the university end. Going with spin now.
Yep.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Yep.
Oh, that is a great catch.
Well, they lose the 2nd wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Catch. Yes.
A couple on offer here.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep. Yeah.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Patel, the left. Dharma is coming on to bowl from the press box end. And new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep. Bowler's end.
Did well just to get it down towards 3rd for some runs.
Yep.
Caught, gone.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Pressure will definitely be on for the new batter as they take guard. Finch, I'm sure, will be onto their bowlers to pick up another quick wicket.
Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
It drifted onto the onside, helped into the gap, and down to the boundary.
Yes.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
Thrashed away, what a shot.
That's the best answer to any short ball. Get onto the back foot and pull it away for 4.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
Wide on.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Finch, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yes.
Super shot that.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Waiting. Yeah, yeah.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target. Puts in a slightly shorter ball and it seems so early. Got onto the back foot so quickly and just pushes it away behind square.
Yes. Keeper.
Good running. Just finding the gap and that allows for rotation of the strike.
Aksar Patel.
Keep pressure up on the bowlers.
Pollard, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Patel, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Yeah, yeah.
Big edge. Where's that going? Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yes.
Big edge.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Yeah, yeah.
Edge. Unplayable.
Great nut.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yes.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Edged it.
Wait.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Archer. Archer.
Archer back on now.
Wait. Yeah.
Bowler's end. Yes. Keeper.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Beaten on the drive.
Bowling.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Catch it.
Yep.
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch. The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Yes.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Always back in the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
Catch it. Yeah.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over.
SarKar में दो SarKar में
Certainly something to build on.
हाँ SarKar
Yeah.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Misses everything.
Great nut.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly and lucky not to chip it straight to the fielder.
Drives and misses everything.
Well bowled.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Great nut.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's race to the boundary.
Yeah.
Pollard
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single.
Pollard handed the ball for the final over.
सांगले तिथे त्या दुसऱ्याला तिथे असते त्याने तरी मारला
Yes. Good bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yeah.
Got all of it, and for six.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Yeah.
Brilliant shot through the vacant point position. Not sure they'll cut that off. Cornwall is really starting to get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt this momentum.
Yep.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Finds the edge.
मेरा
It's
पूरा गेम
really
बॉलर्स पे ही
hard
था
not to
बॉलर
get
से
caught
सही
up
खेले
in
सब
the excitement.
बैटिंग बॉलिंग
The
दोनों
crowd are loving every minute of this game.
Yeah.
अपर
Middle
ऑर्डर का
that
बताओ
one.
मेरे को कुछ
Great
चेंज
timing.
करने को मतलब
Heaved
जरा ये
away
लोग
off
दो
the
मेरे को
back foot, sweetly timed.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the
अरे जीत गए
captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
14 रन से जीते